anything, my friend, if it makes you feel alright. 'Cause I don't care too much for money, but money can buy me love. I'll give you all I've got to give if you say you love me too. I may not have a lot to give, but what I got I'll give to you. I don't care too much for money, but money can buy me love, can buy me love.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Pledge of respect. I am a smart, special, valuable person. I respect myself and I respect others. My words and actions are kind and honest. I accept only my best in all I do. I am proud to be me.
Good morning. Today is Friday, February 28th. I'm Emily Cochran and OLG TV starts right now.
Good morning. Today is Friday, February 27th. There are no birthdays today. There's ice cream day in the cafeteria. Have a great day. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, March 3rd. There are no birthdays to celebrate today. There's food day in the cafeteria.
There's Connects Club after school today. Say to Mickey Sing, Catherine Drexel. Have a great day.
The sun was humankind's first source of power, and with a little work, it may be the last one we'll ever need. A good desert collects more solar energy in 6 hours than the entire world uses in a year. The surface area of my body is about 1.5 meters squared. If I laid out in the sun all day long, every day for a year, I would collect about 1,500 watts of solar energy. And check it out, pretty much all of the power that we as humans use originally was solar power. And all coal is the fossilized remains of plants and animals that died eons ago and have been buried in the earth. And they got their energy from the sun. Natural gas and oil, same thing, the sun. Nuclear power, which produces about 20% of our power, is one of the two sources that we have that isn't originally solar power, the other being tidal, which is created by the moon. Hydroelectric power, how does that water get up into the mountains so that it has to run down the rivers? Well, it gets evaporated from the ocean by the sun. Wind power, as you may have guessed by now, all weather on our planet is created by the sun. Burning trees and corn husks and other biomass, which we do in biomass power plants, all of those organisms originally got their power from our sun. And then we have direct solar power, which yes, gets its energy from the sun and skips all of those middlemen. And so it must be more efficient, right? Well, it turns out it is more efficient. And you'd think it being more efficient, it would be less expensive. Unfortunately, it is not. When we think about solar power, generally what we think about is photovoltaic cells, those big blue panels that people put on their roofs to generate electricity. When I was researching this, I was actually surprised to find that we've known about the photoelectric effect for almost 200 years. It was discovered in 1839 by a 19-year-old kid named Edmund Becquerel. Solar panels still remain much more expensive than centralized power stations. Photovoltaic panels now blanket rooftops all over the world. But while they make ecological sense, they still don't make economic sense. Getting a good value for your dollar out of a solar panel is pretty much impossible, which is why we're still so reliant on coal and natural gas for most of our electricity. To this day, we get more power from burning wood than we do from solar panels. So you're saying to yourself, there's gotta be a better way to do this. Plants still, in the best of circumstances, only produce power at about 11 cents per kilowatt hour, which is about twice as much as a natural gas power plant. But wait a minute, producing 0 watts of power, and that's because it's in the shadow of the Earth. And here on Earth, when we're standing here, we call that shadow nighttime, and it is the nemesis of solar power. And so, unfortunately, it would seem that solar power could never satisfy 100% of our energy needs. We'll always need something else, whether it's coal or nuclear or natural gas, to keep the lights on at night. Meanwhile, the biggest power plants in America produce around 1,000 megawatts of electricity. If we had 116 billion of those, it would be just enough to match the amount of power that the sun shines down on our little planet every single day. I'm Hank Green. Solar power is awesome, and I hope you learned something.